Thank you to X Aviation and TorqueSim for allowing me to show a beta copy of this BN-2 Islander. This releases on Friday, and I believe the release time will be 4 p.m. Eastern in the United States. So we're really fortunate to get an early look at this tonight. So got people active in the chat. Thanks for coming out tonight. D-Money's 327, Simcrash Mike, JR Swagger TV, AFR Louie, a Flying Scotsman 68. We got Avgas Kool-Aid Puff MTD. It's good to see you guys. Spiffy T6, good evening. Yeah, it's been a hot minute. JR Swagger, good to see you again. I decided on this first test leg that we're going to... We got a subscribe. Flying with Sam.
Long time no see. Super excited for this plane for sure.
Flying with Sam, thank you for the 9 months. That's a Twitch, baby. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm excited to show this tonight. Very, very honored. Todorico, good evening. And also a Acro Nerd, good evening. Got another subscribe. Brown Bear 118 with the subscribe. Brown Bear 118, thank you very much. Appreciate the support. Where are you from, my friend? So far, so good, Todorico. I was just saying on this first flight, we're going to fly around the state of Washington. I'm at the Orcas Island scenery from Orbix, and we're going to fly down through Seattle airspace to Tacoma Narrows, another Orbex airport. Coop 1019, TorqueSim man himself. Thank you, Coop, for being here. I appreciate it very, very much. The aesthetics are looking fantastic. So when we land at Tacoma Narrows, I'm going to go ahead and attempt to do a cold and dark start. But for this first showcase, I just have the plane already running, and we'll take a look at some of the basic functionality on that first flight. Yeah, you bet. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate it very much. So the outside looks fantastic. It comes with several liveries. And I'm going to do shift 9 and go on inside. You guys can see that this is brand new for me, so I'm going to have to set up some views here. So there is that view. Then we have an overhead up here that I need to get familiar with. Looks like we have our magnetos, cabin temperature. We've also got fuel control up there and rudder trim. So I'm going to map a view. Looks like we also have some needle indication, and I think that's is that our fuel gauge maybe? So I'm going to make that my 8 view. So now I can cycle between that view. We might tighten up that front view just a little bit here. So there's that. And then we'll zoom in here for an instrumentation view. Show all of our instrument gauges. Make that. Thank you, Coop 1019 with subscribe. I know this is a John Fly stream because he has just a touch of sound. Yeah, here's a little bit of sound for you, Todorico. There's a little bit of sound. Those beautiful engines. Can you hear that? Well. Yep. All right, so there's that view. And then let's get a GNS view here. We got another subscribe. We got Coop 1019 subbing up. He gifted a Puff gifted a tier 1 sub to Coop 1019. Thank you so much, Puff, and also Flew Diddy with the subscribe. Thank you so much. There is the GTN view. Make that there. My understanding is that this plane will come, apparently the GTN 750 is planned for a later release, like version, I think 1.1 potentially for the GTN. Some of the GNS I guess that's the reflections that's causing a little bit of change, and that could be reflections and maybe even a little bit of Vulcan. But yeah, we need some sounds. Hello, Steaks. Thank you guys for the follow. We got X Aviation CEO right there. Wonder if that's Mr. Cameron himself. Could be. Welcome aboard. All right. That's that. Now I'm going to remove the yoke, and I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to get a lights and battery view. So there, we can go quickly over to that. And then I'll just throw in a throttle quadrant view here. Yeah, a little throttle quadrant view doesn't hurt anyone. Looks like we have, down below here, we have parking brake and also the intake heat. Here's your flaps. So I'll use my flap binding here. Sure enough, we've got a notch of flaps in there, so that's good. Desert Eagle, good day, good day. That seems to be Vulcan rendering issue, but we were looking into it. Okay, cool. Like I say, on the second flight, I may do a non-Vulcan flight, maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. Yep, go with the flow. All right, let's go ahead and put in a, well, we'll do VFR. We'll squawk transponder code 1200. Here we've got our audio panel. Here's our autopilot, yaw damper, all that good stuff. Let's set altitude to 3,000. Nice low VFR altitude. All right, well, let's give it a go. I know I'm not doing this all by the book, but we're just getting a nice little quick look at that. There's your parking brake sound. By the way, I'm getting 52 frames right now as I'm streaming also on the same PC, so you can expect better frames if you have a comparable PC spec. You can type in exclamation specs to get my PC configuration. And but yeah, and I've got my graphics settings on rather high, so I'm not used to this much engine sound, but I'm doing it for all you sound files. Is that a word? Sound files? I don't know. Alright, altimeter is set. Also, the time of day will probably change how this cockpit looks, which is, yeah, time of day definitely changes things. It looks great. We love yeah, when we land, I'll do a rundown of the liveries for sure. Audio files is the better word, yeah. And we're going to go ahead and line up and wait. My first officer did a radio call. And also he checked final for any traffic. I noticed on X-Plane 1150 Beta 4 that they've injected some default AI traffic there. So, oh, there's a level 1 hype train emote. Very nice. Yeah, the only thing missing from that spec list is I added a Noctua air cooler. Alright, so here's props. What's interesting is that max there? I think that's max there. It doesn't go all the way up. Okay. Same, yeah, the Noctua NHD 15 is a fantastic air cooler for sure. Alright, let's just check to see if we put on some... Okay, we got some vinyl rabbit with the follow, thank you. Turn on some pitot heat here. And cabin lights, passenger notices. Yeah, beacon's already on. There's your battery lights. Everything down here. I think these fuses are actually functional. Because I showed clickable regions over there. But without further delay, let's see if we can take off here. My first time in the Islander, the BN-2 Islander from TorqueSim, brought to you by X Aviation. Here we go. Airspeed is much alive. Oh, nice. Let's see if we can get a nice outside shot here coming out of the Orcas Island Airport. But for the first time in a long time, I actually have my I have my reflections turned on. There we go. We got another follow. We got Post Lunch and Technomancer Dancer. Hello. Bring back the throttle just a little bit here. I saw Verity in there too. Continuum is here. Okay, we do have some headphones down here too. I don't know if it changes the audio or not. I'll turn the sound just to emulate that we have some noise canceling headphones for a second here. I'm going to tighten up that view just a little bit there. Nice departure out of there. Make it louder. I can give you a flyby with it loud. Here we go. Ooh, there is F-mod in there, baby. There is F-mod in there for sure. Alright, I'm going to come down here and I'm going to go just put in direct. And we're going to do flight plan menu. Delete the flight plan. Check our airplane here. Bring it back just a little bit. There's 2000. And before I do that, I'm going to turn on the autopilot, turn on the yaw damper, sync up my heading bug, and go into heading mode. Let's test to see if our Yep, there's the heading. Okay, cool. So we'll go head south here for a little bit. And then I'm going to do a direct to Kilo Tango Italy Whiskey. Activate that. I'll wait till well, let's try a vertical speed here. So VS. Altitude select. Arm the altitude. And we'll go up at 500 feet per minute here for just a bit. Okay, sounds down for a little bit there. The headset will be working in the release. Ah, very cool. I think that Snack Air is going to have to purchase one of these. I wonder what the price is on FS Economy. Yeah, I'm going to wait till I'm past this mountain to activate the nav mode. Let's make sure I'm not getting too slow. Yeah, we're good. All right, we're past. I think we're okay for the mountain. All right, so let's go nav. And there we go. The plane's turning toward Tacoma Narrows. Is this introducing a new aircraft or new scenery? This is a new aircraft. Yeah, this is the BN-2 Islander from TorqueSim. It'll be available on X Aviation. It comes out this Friday. So I'm just showing a pre-release here. I am flying over Orbex, True Earth, Washington. That was Orbex, Orcas Island. And I'll be flying to Orbex, Tacoma Narrows. So 777 Bob, good evening. Ed Force 5, good evening. Anyone else I missed, feel free to type in chat again if I missed you. Hope everyone is doing well tonight. I decided to not go with a green screen tonight. And again, streamers out there, we're having a little bit of issue on occasion with streaming Vulkan. We got Kempy68 with the follow. Thank you very much. SimEdge 1 Tango Bravo headed to your home airport. Oh, very cool. Let's see if it captures the altitude. Sure enough, it is capturing the altitude here. As you can see, the vertical speed coming off as we approach 3,000. Got an AP disconnect up there. Chronometer. And now that we're at cruise, I should bring back my throttle just a little bit. We got a GNS 430 over here. And it looks like we're a little bit uncoordinated here on the... So I may change that. There's a little known airline in Michigan called Island Airways that operates these. One of the few operators in the U.S. Oh. Yeah, like I say, on the ground, I'm going to have to make some notes. I want to test, I want to showcase the liveries that come with it so far. There may be more on release, I don't know. And then, of course, I'm sure we're going to get some painters out there that are producing some third-party paint. I want to test the non-Vulcan, and especially see if that messes with the GNS 430. And then I want to do a cold and dark start as well. I'm guessing cruise for those engines is going to be 23 inches and 2300 RPM. Could be. I am... If that's 30 and that's 20, I'll bring it back just a little bit. Ground speed is 113 right now. And the manifold, you were saying 23 inches. So the manifold is actually in around 16, 17. Well, that's interesting. We'll bring the RPM back here. There we go. Manifold pressure increasing. Hoping for a win air so I can take this to TFFJ. I think did I see a wind area in there already? I don't know. But let's talk about some of the features that that this plane has that I haven't talked about yet. Take a look here. All right, so we've got full PBR 4K texturing. You got fully custom electrical system simulating like I said, the circuit breakers, the buses, the generators, battery, etc. A custom fuel manager. Where would I do the custom fuel manager? There's probably a click spot for it, I imagine. And then custom lighting, custom avionics, KFC 225 autopilot, a GTX 345 transponder, a KR87 ADF, an M800 chronometer. You got the full high fidelity F-Mod sound pack with sounds recorded from the real aircraft, so that's cool. Boss Bud, how you doing? Puff, yes, Puff's representing. Bat Shooter, I took off from Orcas Island, KORS. No. This plane excites me because it means that there's a non-zero chance we could see a Trilander in the future. I saw one of those on FS Economy actually. Carefully tune a tested flight model based on real-life performance data and input from Islander pilots. Very good. It's got the GNS 430, 530, but the GTN 750 will come in time. It does have AFM G5 integration, but it requires you to purchase the AFM G5 plugin. And I believe that's a separate purchase. Correct me if I'm wrong. Custom load manager, persistent systems, which is nice. Which means that basically the switches return to the state where they were left. And it's a fully custom C++ plugin using the X-Plane SDK. 9 initial liveries, and a blank livery and a paint kit. Long-term support, as well as additional features and updated plan, including Reality XP, as I said. Yeah. And this is the Cape Air livery, obviously. Yep, you want some sounds? I'll give you more sounds. I'll give you the F-Mod again, the flyby. I'll turn it up even a little bit louder. Just... That's pretty nice. And there's in the cockpit sounds. I'll let you guys check out some sounds on your own. There you go. Coop mentioned to you the menu system is on the left side tab in case you missed that. Okay. So left side tab. The back end of that flyby is awesome. Yeah, it really is. Yeah, it does wheel rising. It looks great, doesn't it? Got lights up there. Move your mouse to the left end of your screen. Oh, it's over there. Ah, okay. So I can go back to the normal view, and then there we go. Aircraft. Ah, look at that. That's beautiful. Okay, thank you. So there's use load manager. You've got chocks, cones, pitot cover, inlet covers, anti-ice equipment. You can charge the batteries. You got people for row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right fuel tank, left fuel tank. You can change to kg, kilograms. There's your CG envelope. There you go. That's handy. Good evening, Scotty Bob. Yeah, the sound good for sure. Did the Doppler change? Let's see. Let's take a look. Doppler's a funny thing. Depending on... I'm getting... Maybe... Yeah, I'm getting Doppler as it goes right by. The anti-ice equipments are boots. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. My assumption is that it would be here on the front edge, the leading edge here, maybe. But again, yeah, I'm not sure. Mamba Gator Simulations, good evening. Cabin, let's take a look at the cabin. So you've got some nice blue leather seats in this particular livery. I think that some people skydive out of these, don't they? Because there's that video on YouTube where the skydivers are exiting the Islander aircraft, and the plane starts to stall, and they all have to jump for their lives. You can definitely fit some nice tailor-made golf clubs back here, for sure. Oh, that's kind of a cool view of the... that reminds me of my view when I was riding in a Dash 100 in Canada around Ontario and Quebec. That's what that view reminds me of. So how on earth do you even enter this cabin? There's a door right there that you can open, but how you'd get... This door right here, I guess, is where you'd climb in. And I guess you have to climb over the seats. See, if you came in this direction, it'd be pretty easy to get into these two rows. And then if you're up here, you'd probably just have to enter through this door here. So it looks like there's one seat that you might have to climb over. But maybe fold it down to be all nice and friendly to your passengers. There's a nice view below. The seats fold down, the real thing to make it... Okay, easier, yeah. Flight level 220. There you go. Go to flightlevel220.com. I don't know what that is. Maybe you guys can let me know. Fire extinguisher. The rudder modeling is fantastic. Yeah. If it were me, I would have put an Easter egg right inside there somewhere. Or maybe right up there. See, I think that these... Yeah, okay, there's the yoke model, which looks fantastic. How far away are we? We're 60 miles away. Oh, it's a survival kit. Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, it looks pretty good. And of course, that looks lifelike below. I wonder how much these are. Someone may have said that. Oh, TKS didn't exist for those years? Okay, so Coop says there are boots. Okay. You flew one in the Bahamas for 3 years for Golden Wings Charter? I like it. I'm not sure if my my PSI here should be in the yellow for the fuel PSI or not, but what happens if I turn my intake heat to full? That is the question. Turn the fuel pumps off. Alright, so I'm assuming the fuel pumps are right there. There's my rudder trim. There is the fuel gauges. There are the amps. Oh, here's your flaps. Okay. And you've got the heater, left and right magnetos, and the starter. Okay. Do not crank starter for more than 10 seconds. That's good advice. Your visor can come down. It's nice. Oh, and look at that. That feels real right there. Yeah, that feels real. We've got stall light, bus bar, gen light, heater, doors, airframe, de-ice, and propeller de-ice. There's your glide slope. Got a follow. We got VicFly23 with the follow. Thank you. Could I see the autopilot? You betcha. So right down here, you've got the Bendix King autopilot. Yep. All right, we got 50 miles to go. We'll see how this bad boy lands. Is there interior lights for night flying? That's a good question. I believe this is on... Yeah, it's on FS Economy. I don't know about Project Fly or not, but... Down here... Got cockpit lights. So now let's switch to nighttime. And see how the cockpit looks here at night. Tail Dragon 68. There you go. There's some night lights. Yeah. Looks pretty good. And of course you can, dim it down to your romantic liking. There's the moon going by. I don't have the 3950 to Zulu Mike. I have the 3900, and it's fantastic. And I'm getting, 55 frames right now, and my settings are they're very high. In fact, I'll show my settings. I'll make a note here when I land to show my X-plane settings. Can you hit the other light switches? Where are the other light switches? I see the cabin light. Oh, so yeah, so the cabin lights are on. Those were already on, showing the back there. Tylenol with wings, good evening. The pumps are usually for the takeoff and landing. Not sure if it's the same for the Islander. Okay. So, yeah, my fuel PSI came down into the green, so good call on that. I'll have to remember to put those on for landing. $47 miles to go. The sun reflection off of that wing looks pretty good. Scotty Bob with the subscribe. Thank you, Scotty Bob. They put the TorqueSim logo on the yoke. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, where is it? Oh, when hidden. Oh. So if I bring up this menu, yeah, that logo right there, right? That is a little bit of an Easter egg. Well spotted. Well spotted. Do we know what the price is going to be for this bad boy? I don't know yet. A little bit of lag there with Vulkan. Just a little bit. I need to close some Chrome web browsers here. This may be related to some objects coming up. Gonna go do some reading on some Navigate inspection ops. Try to do it. There you go. Very, very cool, Acro Nerd. Thanks for joining in there. And it's good to see you, Fuzzy Bear 11. Bat Shooter. Yeah, the TorqueSim just asked if I'd be interested in a review copy, and I said, you betcha. Yep, I said, you betcha. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller here. Yeah, there's times where objects load in where it's fine on my sim, but the stream, it'll be interesting the difference between Vulkan and not with regard to the stream, because when you're streaming you use some CPU and you use some GPU. Well, Vulkan is using more GPU than CPU, so it's a balance, and so I've been battling with that. Right now we're 72% on the GPU in Vulkan, 77%, and then 21% CPU. I probably could turn things down. In fact, if I really start to lag, I might have to change some settings. Thank you for the follow, 767-400. Can't wait for, yeah, TorqueSim Cirrus SR22. Yeah, we're excited about that one as well, for sure. My FOV, oh gosh, I think my FOV is 90 something. Or is it, I think it's 90 something. 90 or 95 maybe? I think. I'll have to double check that. I could go in there, but again, we're in a beta. Maybe I will go in there and change a few things in case. Well, we'll find out. I'll land first. We got 39 miles to go. Yeah, they're doing an SR22 as well. Yep. Okay, the lag is gone on the stream now, it looks like. Do I have the SR-22 as well? Yeah, I don't. If all goes well, though, we can show a little preview of that the day or two before. That would be fun. Yep. I've got, gosh, I've got probably 70, 80 hours in the real world 22 sit and right seat with Citation Max. The D-Den Challenger 300. You know, that's not a bad plane. You're right. I haven't flown it for a while. I can't put a finger on why. It's not a bad plane at all, though. One of my more popular videos on the YouTube channel is that plane. Mid-rangey with the subscribe. Thank you, Mid-rangey. I appreciate that very much. I'm gonna open up my my Dove chocolate and see what it says here. Let's pretend it's talking about the TorqueSim BN-2 Islander. Whatever it says on the Dove wrapper. So here we go. A smile is the quickest way to brighten a room. Jessica D. from South Carolina. Jessica D. also says, John Fly, you should give away a BN-2 Islander. Oh. Okay. I don't know how much it is, but I'll cover it for you. Let's do a raffle. All right, do max tickets. Let's do 4444. Let's start the raffle. Ticket raffle for a TorqueSim BN-2 Islander X Aviation. Oh, I misspelled X Aviation. Or did I? No, I didn't. Open to all users. Each ticket costs 1 snack. You can purchase up to 4,444 tickets. Check your snack balance by typing in !snack or snacks. I think both work. And see how many tickets you can put into the drawing. We got Silent Al 1 and Captain Bombos. Bomb also with the follow. Thank you. Oh, that looks really good. Change the time of day just a little bit here. Hey dogs, how you doing? All right, we've got 13 successful entries into the giveaway. Make that 14. Obstinate, how do you earn more snacks? You earn snacks every 5 to 10 minutes watching the stream, and then occasionally I do trivia. And if you fly for Snack Air on FS Economy, you can earn snacks that way. We also give away snacks for landing rate guesses. So when I land here you can put a guess in for the landing rate, and you can earn 333 snacks. And yeah, I mean, I can do a trivia question. Let's do a trivia question. Looks fantastic down there. $25 people are in the drawing. Yo, Johnfly, acknowledge the follower. Thank you for the follow. We got Chairman NZ with the follow. I'm going to go ahead. Well, 26 miles out. We'll draw it on the ground. See if I can get some content for a trivia question. All right, here we go. How much did this plane cost in 1968? I'm looking for an, within $1,000. How much did this plane cost in 1968? Let's go ahead and lower our altitude here a little bit. Ooh, Avgas Kool-Aid got it. Very impressive. Can you give him, D-Monies, can you give Avgas Kool-Aid 444? Do you mind? Yeah, you just type in exclamation snacks and you can see how many snacks you have, Shalimar 2, and then you can do exclamation ticket space and then the number of tickets you'd like to buy between 1 and 4,444. Thank you, D-Monies. Next trivia question. What company just signed a major food deal with Starbucks in China? And while you do that, I'm going to reset my altitude down to 1,000. We'll do vertical speed. We'll go down at 500 feet per minute, and we'll also arm the altitude here. Bring back the throttle just a little bit. D Monies 327, can you award yourself 444 snacks? What other trivia can we do that's not even aviation related? What company was recently criticized for throwing out products that were returned unused? It was featured on the Philip DeFranco show. Golf course. That's also how you earn snacks, is first one to type put in a golf course emote gets snacks. This URL got it. It normally is against the rules, D-Monies, but I trust you, so go ahead and give yourself 444. And while you're at it, if you don't mind giving this URL not found 444. I'm being a little generous with the giveaways tonight. All right, we're 18 miles out. I believe this is Orbex trees, yeah. Whenever you're using True Earth, I think it incorporates the Orbex trees as well, if I recall correctly. I didn't see anyone. Oh, Discord's down? Oh, bummer. Thank you, D-Monies. Nope, it wasn't Nike. It was Ulta Beauty. So Ulta Beauty was criticized for whenever their beauty products, makeup products, hair, whatever products are returned, they can't put them back on the shelf. They have to just destroy them and dump them out and get rid of them. And they were being criticized by it. And I'm like, well, no, it's smart. If it's a makeup company, it's a company where you put product on, on someone, regardless if it's returned and unused. You don't know if it's been somehow, Yeah, there's some Vulcan bugs. Yep. Hello, Atagui. Yeah, there's some. Well, that's TorqueSim right there. Yeah, there's a little bit of Vulcan bug. We'll turn off Vulcan and do a test here. Hopefully the stream is not lagging. That's the other thing with Vulcan, is that it messes with our stream sometimes. So just know that my stream is perfectly. I'm gonna change this a little bit. A little bit of lag. So that, again, that's not in the sim, so don't make that reflect the aircraft at all. Cosmetics are regulated like food. I'd be surprised if they could resell returns even if they wanted to. Yeah. Bat shooter. Yeah, I've just noticed on the preview that I've had a little bit of lag compared to my sim. Like right there, see how my webcam kind of is stopping? See, that's what I'm talking about. It's not all the time. And again, my sim is perfectly smooth. But I need to adjust a few things. Yeah, the sim's not lagging at all. It's only the stream that is lagging. And I think it has to do with Vulcan, but I'm not sure. Because again, like I say, it's very smooth here. And again, it comes down to the GPU percentage. Yeah, see, the GPU is starting to get up to 80% GPU as more and more is loaded in. All right, we're going to do the drawing here in just a moment. We've got 29 people in the drawing already. We're 11 miles out, and the plane did stop at 1,000 feet, so that's good. I'm tempted to change some settings just for kicks and giggles for landing. I want the landing to be smooth, so I'm going to take off my reflections. And as you can see here, I've got graphics high, HDR, texture quality high, objects high, anti-aliasing, 2x, SSAA, FXAA. I think taking that reflection off may crash the sim. It may bring me some smoother frames on the stream. I don't know yet. And we may have to start the flight over. All right, there we go. Okay, let the stuff load in. No. It's now still lagging on the stream. Let me turn off the display capture here for a second. See, now I'm perfectly smooth. There's the sim back. Yep. It's definitely something to, like I said, my sim is perfectly smooth. It's just the stream. It's unfortunate. Let's see how much of my GPU is being used now. 95%. Why did it go up? All right, one more time into the settings, because, you know, again, this is going to affect my landing. Let's take our world objects up. And could take... I don't know, should I change HD visual effects or texture quality, or should I just try it with just the world objects on medium? Everyone's going crazy with all the Discord. I hear you, man. That's even laggy right there. 90% GPU right there. That's weird. Let's just turn things way down. Just for landing. Yeah, I'm doing display capture, Jaffa, and you're right, window capture might be good, but game capture didn't work yet, so. Yeah, I do have a Discord. I think if you type in exclamation, well, actually, if you just go to discord.gg/johnfly, or type in exclamation Discord, I think. Turn objects down, yeah. And of course, the last case scenario, we'll turn Vulkan off for a test as well. Between Vulkan and DX12, I've been having some stream issues, yeah. It's okay, though. Yeah, we have a good time over on the Discord, so. It's trying to change the settings. We may have to start our aircraft. Let's see. It says not responding, but it's... The memory is changing. That's a lot of memory, VRAM. Or not, sorry, that's a lot of regular RAM, 8,000. Almost 9,000. Should come back here in just a second. Do you have the Dash 8 Q400 for Snack Air? I don't have a Q. We don't own a Q400. No. We just rent them. Do you know if the plane is VR supported? I didn't see that listed, but I'm assuming to some degree it should work. But that's just an assumption. Maybe Coop or Atagui can chime in on the VR front of things. Yeah, with Vulkan increasing our frame rates significantly, I'm getting closer and closer to trying VR. But I don't... Yeah, not yet. I want to get back into FSE and possibly join Snack Air. Yeah, we'd love to have you, SimEdge1 Tango Bravo. Right now, there's a waiting list to get into Snack Air. There's about 14 people deep on that waiting list. So get on that waiting list when you can. And if you type in, I think if you type in exclamation join Snack Air, it has a video on how to join once you're back into FSE. Okay, there we go. So we got, now we're at 57%, 70% GPU. That's a little bit better. Let's pan around. Oh yeah, see? That's fluid. Yeah, that's fluid. Yeah. So again, if you're not streaming, you're gonna you can turn those settings way up with Vulkan. But if you're streaming, I need to find a workaround, and maybe like maybe like you say, Jaffa, maybe it's window capture. All right, 8 miles out. Okay, I am going to put in a landing rate competition. So if you're a person that does not have a lot of snacks, you might want to get in on the landing competition. So type in exclamation predict space and then a number. And it could be anything from 1 to 800 on the vertical speed of my landing. And I'll go ahead and give a little bit of a bonus tonight. I'll give 555 snacks for the closest prediction on landing. But if someone, try not to guess what someone else has guessed already. And it is whoever is closest to. And then, of course, if 2 people are the same distance away from the actual landing rate, then I'll issue double snacks. But there you go. There's the predictions coming in. We are 6 miles out. Five miles out? No, 6 miles out now. Let's change our range here. I think our visual distortion fixed. Once we changed our graphic settings, we have some reflection in the glass, but it no longer is distorting what's on the GNS 530, so that's good. By the way, I don't have any landing rate automation. I mean, it'll display the landing rate on the screen, but it won't show the winner. We'll have to go through and see who was closest. So, apologies for that. Four miles out. Where is this airport? Yeah, on the edges. That's probably Vulcan, huh? Yeah. Come in here. Go like that. Not sure what people like as far as a view, but there's 3 miles. Do I see an airport up there? There's a bridge. Oh, it's right there. There we go. All right, let's go autopilot off. Yaw damper off. We're going to hit this AP disconnect button, I guess. Bleed off some speed. Yeah, I've been able to turn the reflections up in the beta in some scenarios, Vinyl Rabbit, and it's the first time, in 11.4 and before I could not turn on reflections, or it would just be a major frame rate killer. But in the 5.0 beta, I've been able to turn them on because, like I said, if I'm flying on my own, if I'm not streaming, I have no FPS issues. Everything is butter smooth. It's only the stream that suffers. Okay, I'm coming in a little hot. Or a lot hot. We're going to do a no flaps landing. I got distracted there and didn't. Who's closest to 50? Call the plumber. Yeah, really, really, really fast. I'm just guessing you'd probably be landing this bad boy about 70. 70? I'm guessing 70. I don't know. What would be a good landing number? We were a bit fast there, I know. Who got it? Who got close to 50? I know someone's gonna have to go through and review it, but I don't know if Omari's was late in the prediction or not. Was it before I landed? $60 to $65. Oh. All right, I'm gonna come down here. That sounds cool. I'm gonna turn off the landing lights and pitot heat can come off. Passenger signs. I'll leave that on, the beacon on. Yeah. I like the sound of the park brake. That's a pretty cool sound on the park brake for sure. All right, should we go down here? I think we'll go down here. All right, so Omari won. Well, congratulations, Omari. Can you give Omari 555, please, D-Monies? Do you mind? It was a 50.1 floater obstinus, yeah. Snapshot 021. Oh, can someone check snapshot 021? What landing rate did he guess? Because Omari was 56. Uh-oh, it's too late. Omari already got it. We'll give it to snapshot, though, if he's closer. We'll give it to both if he's close. Snapshot was 69. Okay. All right, well, there's 31 people in the drawing. I'm going to go ahead and start the timer for the drawing. So 2 minutes left to get in on the drawing. Type in exclamation snacks, S-N-A-K-S, or exclamation snack, S-N-A-K. Find out your balance, and then put in an exclamation ticket space, and then the number of tickets you'd like to enter. It's a good looking airport here. This is Tacoma Narrows, Orbex. Looks fantastic. Shadows are even on. Oh, look at the PBR on the runway. On the ramp, I mean. Too bad. I'm a little bit off on my display capture here, sorry. Okay, so here we go. 50 seconds left in the drawing. And while that 50 seconds is going, I'm going to go ahead and get a Freshie Sim. That way, we can do some, I can show you the liveries, and I can show you a few other things. Ticket raffle closing there, 20 seconds. All right, we got 35 people have entered the drawing. 12,670 tickets were entered. I wish you good luck. Here we go. Here's the drawing. I can't obviously fulfill the winner until after release, and then I will get the plane to you one way or another. Here we go.
Let's do this, dudes. Are you ready? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
I do have to have a claim. I do need a claim.
Yes! 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 Freedom!
As always, we give 2 minutes for someone to claim the prize by saying anything. 2 minutes. I will redraw if the person's not here. So hopefully that person is here and can claim within the next minute 30. There we go. Well done, Flying with Sam. Congratulations. You have won a TorqueSim BN-2 Islander from xaviation.com. I cannot get that to you until Friday night or Saturday day. So please message me on Discord saying I won the freaking TorqueSim BN-2 Islander. Pay up, pay up, pay up. There you go.